Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with a massive secondhand finds haul. A lot of this stuff I actually purchased at the weekend. I knew I wanted to do one, I just didn't know how I was going to do it. So I think I'm going to just do a massive one, and then from now on, if I do purchase baby items, I'll do like a baby buy haul. Whether it be brand new or secondhand, I might just mix it and then keep like secondhand stuff separate for now. I don't think I'm going to buy too much. No, I'm not even going to say that because I know that's a lie. So I'm not even going to say I'm not going to buy too much more because I know that I will. But my spending habits since having P, obviously when P was a newborn, I was going to Next and buying baby grows at £17 for 3 because I worked and I didn't think that was expensive. Whereas now I think that's daylight robbery. So my spending habits have changed. This might seem excessive, but it's secondhand and you all know I love secondhand things. So I'm going to start off with my stuff first and then go to P's and then baby stuff last, because if you're not here for baby stuff, I'll just do that last, then you can switch off. So I'll start off with this actually, which is a baby item but for myself, and this is the Bump to Birthday pregnancy journal and first year journal. I had the exact same one with P, and I was debating this time whether to do the same, so both children have the same. I don't think they'll care, but it was either to go with this one, or I was eyeing up the Clemmy Hooper, who's like an Instagrammer and a midwife, and she brought one out a couple of years ago, and I decided to do the same. So these retail, I don't even know where you can buy them, like not online, but online on Amazon I think these vary from £9.99 to like £12, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have a look on worldofbooks.com, which I always mention. I don't work with them, I wish I could, because that would be the dream. But World of Books is basically like a secondhand site, free postage, sometimes they do 3 for 2, and I found this on there. So this was £3.49 I think, and it's obviously not been used. It's a little bit damaged, like the corners are a bit bent, but they're going to anyway, and I couldn't believe that I managed to find one. They did have the Clemmy Hooper one on there if you are after that one. I won't show that page because it's got my personal details, but it's got finding out, and then it goes into sections. So this is the first trimester. I found that a lot of pregnancy journals pretty much skip the first trimester and they just start at the 12-week scan. This one, however, starts at week 9, which is quite nice. I had a lot of things to write about when it came to my first trimester. So what I am planning on doing is sort of like writing the first couple of weeks here, so you've got some blank pages, and each thing has the same format. So you've got a space for a photo, sickness, feelings, cravings, weight, obviously don't fill in weight, don't want to even think about that, a bit about me and what we've been up to. I haven't really filled this out yet because I'm waiting to find P's in the attic because I want to do the same format. That's just how I am, I want things to be the same. They do have a section about the 12-week scan and things like that. So yeah, I'm really happy to have this. It's like my homework each week. I have been collecting this stuff for like a month and a half. Yeah, probably at the start of the half term. You have to excuse me if I go quite red here. I've got a really horrible cough at the moment. It's making me quite wheezy. Actually, I'm going to stop this in a sec once I've showed the books and go and get my inhaler and a drink, because it's not great. I don't feel great at the moment. So I managed to find, I don't know if I'm ever going to read them, but I wanted to add them to the collection, and they were only £1 each. I found the Bane Chronicles and Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, mainly by Cassandra Clare, but also co-written by Sarah Rees Brennan and Maureen Johnson, and this one's also got an author called Robin Wasserman. That is a surname and a half. I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but it's basically like little mini chapters that sort of do a little bit of more exploration within the books, if that makes sense. So you'll understand a lot more about Magnus Chase if you read this, a lot more about his upbringing and things like that. And in this you learn more about the Shadowhunter Academy. So I know they seem really weird and a bit geeky, but I really enjoyed the Mortal Instruments series. So I finished it's not my postman. I have just finished, well, I finished the Mortal Instruments and I finished the Infernal Devices. I've still got the Dark Artifices to go, and I think you need to read this one. You don't need to read them, but to get a little bit more depth, read this one before it. I found this page tune, I Knew You Were Trouble. I haven't started her spin-off series, so there is a book in like her normal adult line of publications called Johnny Be Good. There is a second book to that called Baby Be Mine. This is the spin-off for young adults of Johnny Be Good. I think you can pick this up and read it if you want to, but it will obviously ruin the plot of the adult one, whereas this is YA. I don't think this is book 1 either. I think this is book 2, but I have never seen it in a charity shop. Yes, this is book 2. So the first one is The Accidental Life of Jessie Jefferson. So this is book 2. It's I Knew You Were Trouble. I paid 25p. It's brand new, I think. I don't think it's ever been read. The spine's not cracked, and I was just really happy to find it. So I do need to find the first one, but I'm not in a massive hurry because I obviously still need to read 3 books before I get onto this one. No, 2 books before I get onto the first one of this series. So I found that one for 25p. And one of my viewers I speak to quite a lot on Instagram, called Rachel, about books and stuff, recommended me this one, One Day by David Nichols. 20 Years, 2 People. 15th of July 1988, Emma and Dexter meet on the night of their graduation. Tomorrow they must go their separate ways. So where will they be on this one day next year, and after that, and every year that follows? I didn't realise this has been turned into a film. I don't know if my friend knows that. It's got Anne Hathaway in it, and I watched it. Don't really remember it, but I want to give this a go. She said it's really good. Sort of like Page Tune 5 Years From Now. Sort of it follows the same concept. So that's that one. I don't have that many male authors on my bookshelf. I realised that as I was looking at my shelf the other day. And then because of that one, well, how much did I pay for this? It wasn't more than £1. I think I paid a weird price for this. I think it was like 75p. And then I found Us, which I had in the library but never got round to it, and then I paid, I think it was like 25p for this. And this one says, Douglas and Connie, scientist and artist, for more than 20 years, husband and wife, until suddenly their marriage seems over. But Douglas is going to win back the love of his life and the respect of Albie, their teenage son, by organising a holiday of a lifetime. He has booked the hotels, bought the train tickets, planned and printed the itinerary for a grand tour of the great art galleries of Europe. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know, but it sounds good. So if you have read this, leave me a comment and let me know. I found this, Eve of Man. I'm not going to read it until, I think this is a trilogy. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say the first one came out last year. They didn't bring one out. Yeah, it did come out last year, but they didn't bring one out this year. So I don't really know what's going on. Giovanna and Tom Fletcher. I really enjoyed Giovanna's books as like a chick lit author. She hasn't written in a very long time, which is quite frustrating actually, because I really enjoyed her reads, and it's like she's done that stage and she's sold out, and I wish she would write more, because she's really good. So this is like a YA series about a girl that is the only girl left on the planet. Yeah, so they are all of the books that I have purchased. Obviously wouldn't be a haul of mine if it weren't for some puzzles, obviously. I got a 500 piece because Neil likes doing wash jigs, but he hates 1000s. I don't know what it is. If it's a 1000, he's not interested. But as soon as I pulled this out of the bag and I was like, look what I found, he was like, yeah, let's start it. We haven't started it. This is £2. It's called Bare Necessities. It's one of the original ones. I don't know if you can see that. So I haven't done a puzzle in a really, really long time. and I don't enjoy it. I miss doing them. I did actually start one, which is this one. I got this from a car boot and I started it in July. When I'm filming this, we're sort of halfway through September, and I just have lost motivation for everything in life, and it's not fun. But this is Christmas Was Jig number 9, and it says, and it's called A Bright Christmas Night. I think this one sounded epic. So this is what it looks like. So you've got the man and the woman. I just think this one looks really cool. This one's quite tricky. Was Jigs tends to be quite bright. This one's quite like pastel, and I'm really struggling with it. And I've got a feeling that how this one's gonna look is that a house opposite the street is gonna be like full of Christmas lights. That's my guess. That is my Christmas Was Jig. I do really want to get that one done soon. And then I got this at the same time as I got the 200, not the 200, the 500. This is £2 as well. And this is a 1,000 piece. Was Jig number, what number are you? Number 8, and it's called High Tide. So that is what that one looks like. It's quite busy. People at the beach. I'm probably only going to be able to do maybe like 3 this year, and then I'm going to be heavily pregnant and have a newborn, and I'm not going to have time to do them, which hurts my soul. But I've got them for when I am able to. So I'm just going to quickly take a break, take my inhaler, give myself 5 minutes, and then I'm going to get on and crack on with filming the rest of this video. From the car boot yesterday, I went with Neil. I actually had a day off work, or a weekend off work, which was nice and rare. We found this. P has seen this at Ellie and Evie's house, and she loves it. Obviously she sees me doing this, and she's always vlogging to her own little wooden camera, and now she's got this. Obviously it's not anything like mine, but she can turn this like that, so you can do it both sides. So I think this might do video. I'm not 100% sure, because every time you turn it on, the batteries, like, they die as soon as like you take a picture or something. But it does work. Gave it a good clean. We got this for £1. It's the Vtech Kidizoom Twist. 2 megapixels, so really high tech, state-of-the-art camera. Like I said, this twists, and then this side you've just got the screen and things like that. You have got the option to put in an SD card, but you can have that. When we turned it on, there was over like 300 photos on there anyway, and we just wiped the camera to start again. So yeah, I'm really happy that we found this. I think it's really good. And P can now do her own vlogging on this camera as opposed to mine, because that really frustrates me. She's like, I'm just going to vlog, mummy, and then she just goes and grabs my camera. So yeah, she's got her little Kidizoom camera for £1. At a charity shop, I found this. Why? She loves this. Woolly and Tig. It's about this little Scottish girl called Tig, who's got this weird blue, red and yellow spider, and they like go around and do things, and Woolly will teach Tig to be nice, and the runtime is 75 minutes, which is a good time for me. I remember when I was really struggling during my first trimester, I would literally just veg out on the sofa, put this on, and all I heard was, I love Woolly and Woolly loves me, we've been together since we were wee. But she loves it, and that meant I could have 20-25 minutes on the sofa just vegging out. So I got Woolly and Tig. This was 75p from the charity shop. At the same time, I managed to get some audiobooks. P has a CD player in her bedroom. It's something that I used to do when I was small. I still listen to something when I go to sleep. I listen to white noise now. I just find it really relaxing. When I was small, when I was P's age, I used to get quite scared, and I don't know why I decided to do it for P, but she now listens to audiobooks. So we've got Peppa Pig from the library, and we've got a couple others, but none that are ours, because I find them either really expensive on Amazon, or really hard to come by. So I found Stories for 5-year-olds. Obviously it's a bit old for her. She's not a massive fan of this one at the moment, probably because she doesn't really understand what's going on. But I got it anyway. This was 50p and you get 2 discs. I don't really know what happens on it. You got an hour and a quarter on 2 CDs. So I got that one. Do you see that? Yep. And then, obviously for when she's older, but she listens to it now anyway, we've got Matilda, read by Kate Winslet, which is lovely. I can literally lie in her bed and listen to this. It was 75p, you've got 4 CDs, 4 hours and 18 minutes, and I just think it's lovely. I am trying to find all the Harry Potters so that when she's older, like 8 or 9, she's got them. I listened to my audiobook probably until I was like 12, like I loved it. So I've got Matilda, which I'm really happy about, and they work perfectly. And yeah, so that's Matilda by Roald Dahl. At a car boot ages ago, like ages and ages ago. I think I forgot to show it in my latest one, or did we go just after? Regardless, I found these on a table and I was like, oh, how much for them? And she was like 10p each, or you can have the lot for £2. So I was like, well, I'm not going to turn that down. And that is Mr. Men. P has inherited my collection, the original Mr. and Little Miss and Mr. Men books, and then they've done these spin-off ones. So they have the really big ones in Poundland, but I just love the little books. I don't know what it is, I just think that they're so special and I just love them. So I don't know what collection these are from. I honestly couldn't tell you. It doesn't say like what collection. There are so many spin-off ones now. There are like, oh, what is it? There's like The Little Princess and the Castle, or Mr. Tickle and like The Shining Knight or something. Like there's so many different ones. They're like the fairy tale ones, and then we've just got these ones. So we haven't got the full set, which is slightly annoying, but I don't know, it is what it is. I think we're missing 6. We've got over 25, I counted it the other day. And this is the lineup. There we go. So there's loads there. I do it like that. Really nice illustrations. Not too much writing. Obviously she can't read these because she can't read. But again, I remember being read Mr. Men books by my dad probably until I was like 9, and I just think that they're lovely. So she's got a big old set of Mr. Men, which I thoroughly enjoy, for £2. I think that's an absolute bargain. I found this at the charity shop. This was 75p. The only reason why I got this is because I used to own this. I don't think my dad has it up in his attic anymore, but as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I remember this. I remember the pictures. I remember on the back of each puzzle, one's the spotty one, one's the plain one, and one has a stripe. And I was right. I sat down and did these with P. They're the Ravensburger puzzles, Winnie-the-Pooh special, like Winnie-the-Pooh version, and I just love them. They're 49 in each one, so they're a bit too advanced for P at the moment. But there's the spotty one, there's the plain, and I'll take that bit out so you can see it. There's the stripy one. And as soon as I saw them, I was like, oh my god, I used to love those. So she probably won't be doing those for like a year or so, if I'm being completely honest. She's now on to, yeah, like 25 pieces. So she might just suddenly go really advanced and do these. But I just had to get them, so I've got them to put away, and like, they're just lovely and nostalgic. And 75p I thought wasn't too bad, so got those for her. She really does not need any more puzzles. She's got them coming out of her ears like me. I also treated her at the same time to a new Cath Kidston bag. Now this one isn't the best of quality, I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit worn. This was £2.99, and the only reason why I got it is for her snacks. I currently have a handbag, however, come March that's going to change, and I'm going to have a massive changing bag full of formula, dummies, toys, change of clothes, nappy sacks, nappies, wipes, bottles, just everything. I'm going to be like a donkey for a baby, and I don't need P snacks in the bag as well. I'm gonna have from March to September with P doing like nursery, and then in September she does full-time school. So I thought I really need to get her a new bag for her snacks. I had a Cath Kidston backpack. I have lost that. I never lose things in my life, especially something like that. I've got a clue where it is. We had it at this house, but since then it's gone missing. I don't know if we've left it somewhere. I don't know if it's somewhere in the attic or in the garage. I can't find it anywhere. It's not in her bedroom. And I'd had enough of carrying her snacks around in my handbag and having wrappers and everything like that. So I brought her own bag, long story short, for the snacks. So this is what it looks like. It's like an older, like probably first edition Cath. So it's Cath Kids. It's got a little pocket in here. You can see she's got a wrapper in there already. And then she's got a big old pocket in there. It's quite big. It is the size of my hand, but it does open up quite a bit. It's a really good size for her. This was £2.99, which it's not the cheapest, because I did go to quite a cheap charity shop, but she loved it. It's a little bit worn on the, can you see that? Like the oilcloth is starting to go a little bit yellow, but she loves it. She doesn't care. I do need to put an extra hole in there because sometimes it falls down when she wears it crossbody, but she really likes it. It's a big girl thing for her, and I'm able to fit a drink in there as well, so it's fab. So she can have her own little snack bag. Something that Neil got for when we went on holiday, I thought it was a genius purchase, if I'm being perfectly honest. Something that when I was small would have been amazing. P has no idea how lucky she is. And how cheap things are now. This, I can imagine back in the day, was probably like 120 quid. Neil got it from a car boot when I was at work for £4. And that is a travel DVD player. So it's a hefty thing. It weighs an absolute ton. I know she's got her iPad and she can use that. I think the contract runs out at Christmas where she's got like 4G, so she can watch YouTube wherever we are. And I don't think Neil's dad is going to renew that, which is fine. We don't need it. Especially now we have this. So the screen is really small. It's very pixelated. But for what we need it for, like rarely anyway, but for the long car journey when we went down on our holiday, she watched Woolly and Tig, and then she had Pepper on. She's got her headphones. You can strap it to the back of the car, like on the headrest, and watch it. And it was also fab for when we were on holiday. She could also, you can plug it into the mains, and she had it as a like she could listen to her audiobooks as well. So it was fab. £4. It's a bit like bulky and not state of the art, but for what we need it for, it's just amazing. So really happy that we have that. Such a weird and random purchase that I would have never have thought of looking for. And then when Neil told me, I was like, oh my god, that's genius, like what an amazing idea. So she's got that for when we next do a long car journey, which probably won't be for a really long time. We're not planning on going away probably for like a year now, obviously for when I'm due and stuff. So we've got that. That's going to go up in the attic because she's not going to have that every time she's in the car. So good little purchase from Neil. And then I've just got a couple of clothing items, and then I can move on to the baby stuff. So I picked this little pinafore up from a charity shop for her. This is a really nice grey one with like pleats, but they're not the ones that like drop out. I don't know where this is from. The thing says school life, age 3. I don't know what school, oh Matalan. That's a Matalan number this is. I just really liked it. She's currently wearing like the jersey style, but they've started to bobble. So I think it would be nicer for her to have like a proper like thick material. This was £2, so not the cheapest. I have had school uniform like 3 items for £1, but for now she can literally wear that straight away. I just need to wash it and then she can go straight into it. Really good quality. She wears grey at school anyway. So got her a new little pinafore for the winter months. And then I've got her some clothes. So I went to a mum sale with Ellie at the weekend and it was incredible. I never get to go because I'm always working. Oh, here she comes. Hello. This is the first mum sale I've been to since like being pregnant. I've never been to one before. Oh my god, it was insane. It was so good. So I picked some bits up for P anyway. This was 50p originally from Sainsbury's. This is in the age 5 to 6, which is quite big, but up in the attic, you know, I have like my stash of next size. I've got nothing. I need 4 to 5, but I thought 5 to 6 is fine. I think it looks quite short, to be honest, for, I don't know if it is supposed to be a dress or if it's supposed to be a long shirt, but I thought whether she wears it now, probably not. I think it'll be too long in the arms. But whether she wears it with leggings or with tights, I think it's beaut. It's gingham. It's got this really nice little detailing along the collar. It's also got it down at the bottom here. And for 50p, can't grumble, and it'll look lovely against her hair. So she's got that one, and then from the same lady I also got this one. This is in the 5 to 6 as well, so I've always got it for next autumn winter if need be. Beautiful mustard number. This is from Boots Mini Club, and I just love it. So it's got the little blue trim there, so she can do like navy blue tights or cream tights, and then it's like this mustard floral print, and then it goes down like that. I just really liked it, so I've started my stash for next year. And then for now, I picked up some leggings because she is desperate for some new leggings. I've got the next sale coming up this week, so I'm going to focus on getting some stuff there. But she's got such a skinny waist, can't relate, and really long legs. She takes after Neil, even though Neil's not tall, he's my height. He's got a short torso, whereas he's got long legs, and P's exactly the same. So it's either getting her leggings that fit her around the waist, but are ankle swingers, or fit in the leg, and then she's got like really saggy legs and bum. I'm trying to find a good medium. But I find that Next leggings fit her really well. So these are from Next. They're 2 to 3, and they're jeggings. I always put P in jeggings. I just really like them. They go with everything. I hate her in jeans. I got some when we were on holiday and I put them on her. I just don't like her in jeans. They just don't look comfortable, and I can hear her walking when she's like psh, 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 with the jeans. It's just not for me. Leggings are for me all the way. So I really like these, and they were 50p. So we've got those, and then I just picked up this blue pair. Probably a little bit too long on the leg because they're 3 to 4. These were originally from George, so Asda, and again these are 50p. I always tend to go for darker leggings because they just go with everything. So yeah, happy that I've got some of those. So they all need to go in the wash, and then they can go in drawers and stuff. And then finally I got a lovely little top from originally John Lewis in the age 2 to 3, and it's just this really, oh, that lady has lovely washing powder. Oh, what is that? Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's just a nice little navy stripe John Lewis number, and I got that for 50p, which I think is really pretty. So that with some tights underneath, like a little denim pinafore dress, would look really nice, and she can go into that now. I feel like I've gone really dark all of a sudden. Let's put that up. I can't believe the difference my inhaler's made. Crazy. And then at the mum sale whilst I was there, I'll show you these and then I'll go into the baby stuff later, I picked up another Peppa Pig phone. I got one previously when I was with Ellie for 50p. This is a much cleaner version. The one that I got is really tatty. The only reason why I got it is because they are so expensive brand new. They're like £12 brand new. I'm gonna cough. And if it ever went missing, heaven forbid, I'm not replacing it. So when I saw this, I was like, I've just got to get it. And if we never use it and we still continue with the other one, then I'm just going to keep it for baby number 2. So I've got that as well. The Peppa phone was 50p. And then my final item for P, as you all know, she's obsessed with Woody and Tig. I literally gasped and almost wet myself. Look what I found. It's hideous. And it's something that I vowed that I would never buy. I remember when P was born, I want to say it was my mother-in-law, brought like a massive version of this, gave it straight to charity. I was like, that's rank, never going to use it. Lo and behold, I brought I guess it's like a pushchair version. Oh, it's hideous, isn't it? Absolutely vile. But she was so excited when she saw it. I think it used to speak. It's got like a hard plastic thing in the middle, but there's no way you can replace it. So I'm just going to shove this in the wash. Yeah, this is 25p, and she was so happy with it. And whenever she watches Willy and Tig, she has to get her bloody spider and watch it with him. So she's got that. That is everything that I've got for P. Let's move on to, stuff for me actually. I've just got, I'll quickly show you the one thing that I got for myself from the mum sale. And that is a pair of leggings. Don't quite know how I feel about that because I've never really brought leggings second hand. I currently have 4 pairs. I just live in them. I can't wear jeans. I'm not comfortable in jeans. I can't do them up. And my maternity jeans, I just don't like wearing jeans when I'm pregnant. I've got 2 sets of maternity jeans, but I haven't even tried them on. So I saw these ones. These ones are Dorothy Perkins. They are size 16s. These are size 16, so I probably won't go into these until probably about Christmas time. The ones that I've got on at the moment are JoJo, and they're lovely. They are quite thin. I don't really recommend them for the price. I paid £7 for mine because I got mine in the sale. But full price, they're £22. Wouldn't recommend them for that price. Unless you're wearing things that cover your bum, which I do tend to do all the time anyway. The ones that I really rate are the Topshop ones that I had previously with P. They're so thick. Don't like go see-through or anything. But these ones, these Dorothy Perkins ones, were £1, and they have the big bump thing, like the bump section. So I don't know if you can see, but from here to here, this is the bit that goes over your bump and up to your bra. Whereas the Topshop ones, they don't have as big of a section. They go sort of just above my tummy button, whereas the JoJo, and I can imagine these, go right up to my bra, which I thoroughly enjoy. So I just thought, sod it, they were £1. Black leggings, whether I wear them when I'm going to work or whatever, put them in the wash, they're fine. So I've got those. Let's move on to some baby stuff, shall we? Because that's exciting. I don't really know where to start, so I'm going to start with the first purchases that I ever made after I found out I was pregnant. Now, this is a very rambly video, I do apologise. I have so many clothes up in the attic for a girl. Obviously, I have a girl. Let's dull this down a bit because I'm a bit too bright. Literally, my attic is like stepping into next. Don't need anything. If I find out I'm having a girl, then obviously I'm going to go through, I'm hoping to do a video with Ellie where it's like shopping my stash. Don't hold me to it, I might not. But I'm going to pull everything out of the attic and go through what I like, what I don't like, what I feel is appropriate, what isn't appropriate, what I'm going to sell, and things like that. So I will buy new pieces, obviously in next sales and stuff, and second hand, but I'm not going to go crazy. So for now, call me crazy, but I have been buying gender neutral and a few boy bits just in case. I know it's mad, I know I don't know what I'm having, I'm finding out next month. I haven't spent a lot of money, got it all second hand, and yeah, I thought I'd rather have it than not, because I brought stuff that I like. If I don't need it, I can sell it on eBay, I can sell it at a car boot, and some of the bigger stuff, because I have brought bigger stuff, I can just give to Ellie. So let's start with the neutrals. I've got some white baby grows because these were from Bernardo's. It was 4 for $1.99. Can we just take a minute? It's fucking ridiculous. So I also got the lovely brands as well. So I got John Lewis, because I'm so fancy, from a charity shop. Just white for bedtime. Don't really like buying white because you all know I have issues when it comes to washing white. So I got the 2 from John Lewis. These ones are in the 3 to 6 months. And then I got this one, which I really like. I would say this one is gender neutral. This is from M&S, very fancy. 3 to 6 months. Never had M&S with P. They're so soft. So this is gender neutral. I put a girl in this because I like grey and white. I think it's really, really pretty. Get out my way. Okay, or don't. It's got this lovely trim. You can just feel the difference in quality. Got the built-in scratch mitts, and I just really like it. I thought it was really pretty. Just because it's grey and white doesn't mean that a girl can't go in it. So I've got that one. I've got this one. This one was a Sainsbury's. Was this one Sainsbury's? Yeah. This one is a Sainsbury's number in 3 to 6 months. I never filmed my first 6 months with P, and I wish I did, but I felt incredibly overweight and looked like I was on steroids and never did it. I love babies in baby grows. That's just my thing. I hate babies in outfits personally. I just don't like it. So I'm going to struggle this time because obviously I'm going to have a March, like spring baby. With P, I was due November, so P literally spent the first 5 months in grows, whereas this time I'm probably going to have to go for like a little romper, because in the summer you can't really put a baby in like a thick baby grow. So I've got this one in 3 to 6, which is fine for a girl as well, for bedtime. Again, it's all personal preference. I just like grey and white on any baby. I just think it looks lovely. It makes them look really pure, doesn't it? So I've got that. So I can always do like a 3 to 6 month bundle if I feel like I don't need them. Then I got a couple of blue and white. Personally, I would put a girl in this because I think it's really pretty, and it's not too blue. But we'll see. A little boy would look cute in this anyway. So this is, I think this is an M&S number. Yeah, M&S 0 to 3. So I just think this one's so pretty. It's like a little dash effect, blue and white. So yeah, I would put a girl in that. Not a problem at all. And then finally, to be honest, I put a girl in this as well, but I know it's more boy orientated, or boy colours if you want to gender specify. Again, M&S 0 to 3. So I really like those. I couldn't leave them behind. I walked in and I was like, Jesus, they're so lovely, so soft. Someone had obviously had a clear out, and I was like, I'm just going to get them. So I've got those. Brought this, which I don't like, but it was 25p and it's Ralph Lauren, so I'm probably just going to sell this on eBay if I'm being perfectly honest. It's not my style at all. Like I said, I don't like putting babies in clothes and stuff, but 25p for a Ralph Lauren shirt, are you okay? It's 0 to 3 months, so I found that 25p. So I might sell that on eBay, because Ellie doesn't want it. It's too big, no, too small. I got a couple of neutral grows, so this was 30p for the set. I think this one's fine for bedtime. It's more of like a velvet effect. It's a little bit worn. It's from Next. This is old Next, really old Next, which is lovely. And it came with the matching hat. This is in 0 to 3, up to 1, which is cute. So I've got that one. P was a really small baby. P was £6.8. She was in newborn. P was in newborn, I think, for 3 months. Did really well with getting my money's worth out of those clothes. So I've got that one for gender neutral. I have this one for gender neutral. I got this at the mum sale. Thought this was really cute. This is 0 to 3, I think. Hang on. Where is the tag? Yeah, this is up to 3 months. I just really liked it. It's not necessarily me. I would prefer it without the elephant and just have the little triangles. But I thought it was really sweet. Next quality of grows, lovely anyway. It's got the built-in scratch mitts, which is something that I always look for. So that is that one. More gender neutral ones. These are for bedtime. I'm quite fussy when it comes to grows, if I'm being perfectly honest. I got these ones at the car boot for 10p. They're Next. Can you see the theme that I only like Next, John Lewis and M&S? I'm a bit of a snob, but it's okay. Yeah, so this one says I love my mummy, and it's got giraffes on it. So again, good, gender neutral. And this one is up to 10p. I didn't give her 10p, I gave her more. I just gave her a handful of change. I was like, your prices are too cheap, I'm not paying that. I'll give you more. And then this one, which for me is more boy. I wouldn't put a girl in this, just personally. But yeah, it's alright. It's a bit bright and colourful for me. It'll be fine for bedtime. I always put P in like a daytime grow and then a bedtime grow. And again, this is up to 1 month. So I've got options. I just got the bug and got very excited at the weekend of buying things for a baby. Whilst we're showing clothes, I've just got a couple more, literally 2 more things. 2 more or 3 more? 2 more things to show. And they were next baby grows from the mum sale, small stripe and a big stripe. I actually used to have one like this 4p. She looked beautiful in it. Probably did look like a boy, but I put like a nice little bow in her hair and she just looked beaut in dark blue. I loved it. So this is next up to 3. Yeah, so I've got a nice little blue one, but like I said, I can just do a massive bundle, 3 to 6, 0 to 3. Baby grows from next and they'll sell. And then I've got this one as well, which is up to 3 as well. I just really like simple stripes and stuff, so if I have a boy, this is what I'm going to go for. So that is it for the clothing. I was really anxious to share all of that stuff because I know that it's a little bit like obsessive. And then a final sort of like fabric item are some muslins. Neil thinks that that was rank that I brought secondhand muslins. I don't really think that they've been used that much. They are immaculate. There's no stains or anything. I wouldn't have brought them if they had stains on. I just really like the prints. We're still using P's muslins to this day because we use them when she's poorly. I use them myself on my nose. I know that's probably quite disgusting. I don't use tissues when I'm poorly because it just ruins my nose. Using a muslin, love it. So I'm going to bin all of the ones that we're currently using because they've gone all grey and rank and they're obviously 4 years old. So I wanted just to get a couple of nice new ones. They are all from Primark, and I think in Primark they're like £3.20 for a pack, and I got these for 20p each. So I got this really pretty blue one, or white with blue wiggles. I really like that one. I picked up this grey and white, or whites with grey polka dots. Really like those. And the Primark ones, if I'm being perfectly honest, are my favourite muslins. And then the white and grey stars. I just thought it was really pretty. And for 20p each, couldn't leave them behind, despite what Neil said. So, I've got those. Okay. Oh, I'm getting tired. I really need a wee, but I can't bother to stand up. So, I've also got a dead leg. Ugh. Really dead leg. So at the mum sale that I keep talking about, I saw this and I was like, I really love that, but I also really don't need it. Tried to get it for £1 and she said no. She was selling it for £2 and I got it for £1.50. Oh, I can't. I just can't deal. Look, it's so pretty. So it says My First Christmas. It's from Jojo, Mum and Baby. It's quite expensive. And it's just stunning. Look at the detail on that. I love it so much. So I've got a Christmas stocking for next Christmas. I picked up 2 of these little Pushchair Books. I don't think I ever had like soft ones with P. I only had cardboard and obviously they got gummed on and completely ruined. Whereas these can go in the washing machine. This one was 50p. And babies like black and white. So it's got like crinkles, it's got a mirror. It's just a weird book. Yes, that was 50p. Really liked that. And then I saw this one and I just couldn't leave it behind. So this is Fluffy Tails. As soon as I saw it, I just knew it was Jellycat. I just knew. So you've got Puppy and Kitty, so then they have like a tail that corresponds with the animal. You've got a fox and a squirrel, a lamb and a rabbit, and a bunny rabbit. I did just say rabbit, didn't I? Oh, it's a little caterpillar one. Oh, cute. And then hen and chicks. And yeah, this is Jellycat. I think she wanted... What did she want for it? I know I got it cheaper. I think she wanted £1.50 and I said, would you take £1? And she said yes. I just love that. So I've got 2 little pushchair books for when the baby gets into that stuff. I've got another little pushchair toy. This was originally from Jojo. I said to Ellie, like, do you want it? Because obviously I was really conscious that I was buying things that she might be wanting, but she wasn't interested in anything that I brought, which worked out quite well. So I can attach a dummy clip like I will to these, my dummy clips that I make. I attach the dummy clip onto that, so then there's a little bit more like range for them. And then this has just got a little giraffe, multicoloured with tags, which is why I got it, because baby loves tags. And then just got a couple of rings for teething. Like I said, this is from Jojo, and this was 25p, so I got that as well. Also got some little bells. The only reason why I got these is because P really wanted to buy the baby some bells, and I found these for 20p, so I just thought give those a little wash and they'll be fine. I'll have to dry them quite carefully though, because then they could go rusty. So I got a little set of bells. I got a little rattle. Jelly cat again. Do you know how much this goes for? Like £7 or £8. I got it for 50p. I will hand wash this. I won't put it in the washing machine because I'm quite precious about jelly cats. It's cute though. I don't care what gender of baby I have. It's going to have this. It's adorable. So sweet. So yeah, I saw that and I was like, you're coming home with me. And then I got okay, I just got a couple more things. So this is something that I was sort of not particularly after, but on the lookout for. And this is a Matchstick Monkey. So I had P. It was literally Sophie the giraffe, or what else was it? Like just like the Nubby keys. They have brought out so many more teethers since I had P. It's insane. It's only been 4 years. So this is a Matchstick Monkey. This is supposed to be really good. I'm able to put a dummy clip holder around this, so when the baby's chewing it and throwing it, I'm not going to lose it. It's like a silicone one. This is brand new. I'm not going to take it out actually. These go for £10 to £12 on Amazon, or like in John Lewis and stuff, and I got this for £3, which is quite expensive for a mum sale, but it's brand new, so I don't care. Quite like the colour mint, so it'll go with either gender. Not like it matters. To be fair, these were like my find of the day, and I was chuffed with them. What should I show you first? I'm going to show you these brand new dummies, Advent dummies, newborn in clear. Advent is the brand that I used for P, and I've been umming and ahhing what I'm going to use for this baby. I didn't know whether to like change it up, go for Tommee Tippee, but I love Advent. I don't know what it is. I like how you've got the caps, they're removable. I just love them. Good little sized teat. Don't know if you can see that, probably not. They're just really, really good dummies. I just really rate them. So I found those brand new for 50p. So I'm chuffed with those. So I just need to get a couple more. I'll probably get just one more box really, but I won't buy them until I know what gender, so I can get sort of like the blue tones or the pink. So I've got those. I picked up 2 of the mini Tommee Tippee bottles. They're brand new. This one's in the packaging. These ones go up to 5 ounces. Tommee Tippee are the brand that I will be using for this baby. I used Tommee Tippee previously with P, and when I had P, I actually brought 2 boxes of 6, and I only used 1 box. So we pulled the second box out of the attic the other day. Fine. Obviously never used them, never touched them, and I just wanted to make sure like the teats and stuff were fine. All immaculate, perfect condition, never been used or opened. So I've got a box of 6, and then I've just got the 2 smaller ones, because when you have a newborn, they're on 3 ounces. Not even, or P wasn't even on that. She was doing like 2 ounces at a time. So it's silly getting like the big ones out and using and wearing those when you just want to use these ones. So I will have 8 bottles to start with, which for me is enough. I found that any more than that I wasn't using them. So I've got these, and do you know how much it's worth? 50p for both of them. Brand new. Why do people shop brand new? I can't get my head around it. So 50p for those, and then I also got, again, so cheap, I got 2 packs of, I actually didn't, I got 3, but I lost them at the mum sale. I haven't got a clue what we did, but I lost 3 items. I lost a set of these, a brand new teether in a in a packet, and a pair of shoes. I lost a pair of brown boots that cost me £2.50, and I got home and it was like 8:30 at night, and I went, oh my god, messaged Ellie, and I was like, can you check your car, have you got the stuff? She's like, no, don't have it. Where the hell has it gone? I messaged the lady, thank the Lord my stuff got handed in. I was so lucky. I never lose things apart from that bloody Kath Kidston bag. So at the mum sale I got 2 sets of these, and then I got one of these the other day. These are the teats, so as your baby grows you need to change the flow, you need to change the teats. So I got 2 sets of the size 2. These ones were, I think they're either 50p or £1. And in the shop you can get 2 for £7, so I saved a lot of money and they're brand new. And then I also got these ones yesterday at like a garage sale. These are £2, so a little bit more expensive, but still a fraction of the cost of what they are in like supermarkets and stuff. And these ones are the next size, so 6 months plus, size 3, and yeah. So I probably want to get another pack of the blue, so then I'll have 6, and then I will only want 1 more pack of these, so I'll only use 4 bottles, because by the time they're like, well, P went on to teats quite later on, so if I'm going off of P and previous experience, I only go to like 4 bottles because weaning and stuff. So I'm so happy that I found those. I have saved so much money over the weekend, it's crazy. I got this because Ellie pressured me to, and I'm really happy that I did. Look at this. I got a big old, you can't even see it, a big old pregnancy pillow thing. I need to wash it. I wasn't going to, but she just said, when you're big, you can use it for your bump, and then I can separate my boob. Obviously I've got really big boobs. I can put a boob either side, nice and comfy. This was £4. I haven't got a clue how much these retail for. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know where she got it from. I don't know brand. I don't know anything. But it's just good and comfy, and I can hug it and it can give me support. And the pregnancy pillow that I've got currently, left over from P, is literally just one of those ones. Do you know what I mean? Like those half moon ones. And it literally gave me no support at all because it was from Aldi. So I've got that. I wish it wasn't this colour, but never mind. Everything that I have got, like I said, it was a massive one. I feel like I've done really well. Got so much stuff for a good amount of money. And yeah, I'm just really chuffed. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I am a little bit cray, but that's alright. I'm happy with it. I've got a bag, and if I'm having a boy, then I'm set. I can get started in shopping for boy stuff, which can be so much fun. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts of the things that I brought. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think I need to get for this baby, because I know things change so quickly when it comes to babies and stuff, and what's new and what you recommend. I've got loads of stuff previously from P, so I don't need to buy the big items like a Moses basket, a walker. I've got a jumperoo, like I've got all that stuff. It's mainly just clothes, and that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much done, I think. So I've got a swing as well upstairs in the attic. I need to get that out and show you at some point, but I couldn't be bothered. I'm gonna go. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I now need to tidy this all away, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.